Hi and welcome to this video. In this video, we'll talk about how to reduce the GIF size. So if you want to use a GIF in an email template or a newsletter and you want it to be small, so there are some steps to follow to make it small. Let me open my Photoshop first. Here, as you can see on the screen, we have Photoshop. I use Photoshop to reduce the size of all my GIFs. And the animation, it doesn't matter. You can create it here in Photoshop. It's possible to animate images, elements in Photoshop, but it's better to use After Effects or Adobe Animate. They have more options than Photoshop. And now let's start with the first thing, which is creating a small image. Let me press on New File. So you don't want to create like a full HD image, 1920 pixels, x 1080, and expect it to be small. It's going to be a big file because of the size of the canvas or the artboard of your image. So it's better to create a small image. This is going to help in reducing the file size. So let us stick to the email banner size that I use mostly, which is 800 to 200 pixel, 800 width and 200 pixel height. So let's create. Now we have this artboard here. Let's drag and drop a video and then export it as a GIF. I have in the downloads a video. I've just downloaded it from FreePic because I have subscription there. Let me drag and drop it in Photoshop. Let me make it bigger. Now let's center the file. In order to work with a video or to export it as a GIF, we need to create a video timeline. If you don't see this window here, the timeline, you can go to Window and activate the timeline from the Window tab. And here, after having the timeline open, we can press on Create Timeline. Now let's get to the second step in reducing GIF file size, which is reducing the number of frames. So most of the videos, stock videos or animation, they come with 30 frame per second. And so in order to reduce the size of the GIF, we need to reduce these frames. So the frames are kind of images that create animations. So we have normally or in most of the time we have 30 images per second. So let's go to this hamburger menu here on the right side and then let's click on it and go to set timeline frame rate, and here we can go from 30 to 15. 15 is okay for the beginning. If it's not working, you can go down to 12. Now let's press on OK. As you can see, the size of our timeline is smaller now. Now, after reducing the frames, let's play the animation to see if it's working because I haven't tried it. So it's working. Now we need to press on the shortcut Alt Control Shift S, which is gonna open Save for Web. It's gonna take some time. It depends on the hardware that you have. And this is here an old setting that I used in producing another GIF. And as you see here, we have 7 megabytes. Now we need to go here to these options. The first two options that I would use here at the top, I can pick like the predefined settings or the predefined options here, like 64 dither. So now we have 9 megabytes, but we have 88 dither. We can reduce it. So this is the third step, which is reducing the number of colors or playing with the colors to see what you can get. More colors means more size and better quality. Less colors means bad quality and better file size. So if we go to 128, dither means this is the highest, this is the best quality here, but it's 15 megabytes. No dither means also bad quality and better file size. So if we go to no dither, so we have 1 megabyte less. It's not much, but the quality is worse than before. And here, as you can see, we have here also the number of frames. So if we reduce it again, we will go under 225. Now let's play with these options. Let's go to adaptive. Because this is the fourth step here. After choosing the number of colors, I would go to 32. And then we can play with these options here. So we have now 13 megabytes. Let me go to perceptual. And as you can see, we went to the half. With perceptual, we have 6 megabytes or even less than the half. So from 14, 15, we went to 6 megabytes. I don't know why the animation is not working, but sometimes it gets stuck because it needs a very good hardware. So I think we need to start again, but if we start now again, we will lose these options that we use now. So it's better to save somewhere and then start again. We are starting again, exporting the image. There's a problem in exporting and playing the animation, so it's not, let's try another way to play it. If you click here on this Earth icon, we will play the animation in the browser. And here you can see the quality of the animation. It's better than here. So now, as you can see, Perceptual gave us the best file size. We can go now to pattern and try if pattern is better than diffusion. It's not better. We can go to noise. It's going to give us a bad quality. I wouldn't recommend you to use noise because the quality is going to be very bad. So as you saw, we have the best option with diffusion, even a better quality and a better file size, and with perceptual. We can use adaptive, and with pattern, it has a better quality, but the file size is very big. So to summarize it, we can reduce the GIF size by reducing the image size and keeping it under 1000 pixel. Then we reduce the frames per second. So it's better to use 15 or less than 15 frame per second. And then we go to export, save for web. And then under save for web, we can reduce first the colors and to see which is good, which one give us a better result. And then we can go here to the option here and play with these option: adaptive, perceptual, selective, restrictive. And then we can play with the dither because here there is no dither, so that's why we can't change it. And then at the end, change these options: dither, pattern, diffusion, and noise. That's all for today. I hope that you learned something from the video. If you have any question, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.